man. I don't like being called young man. No, 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 no. That's not how it goes down. That's why I went to the NFL. I was the youngest person to go to the NFL. You know that? I'm a 5-star kicker. I'm gonna sign with the Vikings.
Night at the foot of the Rockies. EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
I hate people hit you up, and then I hit this guy like 10 minutes later.
Guys get set to match up
and now it's
between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And off we go from Denver. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Did you see Haskins? Well, that guy's like a 60-year-old.
Yeah, they gotta have it. Is it start of year 4?
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, okay.
On play action, Rodgers. And his first pass is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had any.
No, I'm top 10. I'm top 10 in the league. It's not one better.
By him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He already know that. I told you what they did to me. I took the Jets in his league. That nigga got playoff time. Niggas was mad because I was winning. I only lost maybe one game with the Jets. And his boy that I played, I beat him. And that nigga was playing somebody else. And next thing you know, they said, oh, we shut the league down because something happened. Yeah, I was just waiting for one of y'all to play. I could at least let the Super Bowl rack out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers.
Have you ever played a guy named Jaboo?
Intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So far this season, this defense has had
PS5 came in
against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get something to eat real quick.
Advantage defense.
2nd and 7.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
3rd and long.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right.
I was about to say, he better not hold on to that.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. It'll continue to be interesting in these wet conditions how these kickers fare, but first test, passed.
And how about how the special teams unit handled that? A lot of concentration to make sure the ball didn't slip through his fingers. After the snap, got it down and let him pop it through the posts.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Let's say it on mine. It's 4 with me, you, Marv, Kane, and Webber.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, now Rodgers. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
From midfield, here's Rodgers. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fuller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught them off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
They'll run here with Taylor. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those divisions. Accelerating, and off he goes.
That's my
and
fault,
they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
Down Chiefs.
56.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie things up at 6-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Jonathan Taylor, 85 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
13. Chiefs.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Watch out.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, and his throw here's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
They're in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
Apparently, they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to the off season. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
That was almost blocked.
Fielded at the 43. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. First down. It's Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll try and run Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Broncos 20, Chiefs 6.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Yes, you can. Come back.
Taking it about the 1.
Hello.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
You may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. He's
going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible.
I'm going to jump loop you next week.
Sometimes you do it like basketball teams
you know what,
that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
A little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Getting yourself to and from school. I don't get rides to adults. Also, I cook for children, not adults. You'll need to get a job. I'll need rent money and light bill money. As for your curfew, you will not be able to gain access to my home after 10
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
As an adult, I will now throw hands with you. And because I'm a petty mother, I'll call the cops after and tell them a grown-ass man just put his hands on me.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. And again this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10.
We're back, and we got a game here. We got a goal line stand.
Now they try the right side here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1.
Man, I'll be trying to hit stick.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
That guy has the worst mic in NFL history.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Hey, yo, Marv.
Wind up losing yardage here.
Did you ever get a tracking number for that game?
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The 21-yard line.
I don't got it yet.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. Taking a deep shot.
Yeah, they live in Montana.
Oh my goodness, he caught that. That was out of bounds.
I'm playing this Jabloop dude.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10
Yeah,
just outside the
bad
30. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a short gain down to about the 33.
What are the rules?
Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's got Burton here. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion.
Love, you gonna watch this game?
Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Playing
as
in
he
the
dragged across each zone. You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Escaping the pressure right.
Come on, Kamodi.
Oh my goodness, he caught that. That's supposed to be a pick.
Chiefs first down as they're able to get the
Dude,
3rd down
30 yards.
conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now a handoff looking right. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good, a 7-point margin. It's 20-13 now.
That's the score. Broncos 20, Chiefs 13. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Gosh.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams,
Bro,
special teams,
how?
with approval by the head coach.
Commodity, bro. How are you getting lost by Mike Evans?
Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Oh, can't be getting lost.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the
This guy just got fucking lost back to back. Come on, Commodity.
RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right?
Oh
so what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is,
that Kamadi was supposed to be a good fucking corner, but no.
The football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. It's a foot race. 20.
This is my moment.
The way home for a Broncos score. Jonathan Taylor with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. And the lead is up to 14.
Good. Makes the score Broncos 27. Chiefs.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1.
Yo, Mike.
No room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
That guy's the worst Mike in NFL history, bro.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown.
It's like staticking and everything. It's so annoying.
And that's the problem right now.
Hey, Mr. Kitty, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're being a good kitty. I bet you better be a good kitty.
Caught by Tyreek Hill. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Oh, yeah, DJ Moore. Come on. Get in that end zone. Touchdown. Yeah.
That's just a pile of bodies.
That's how you do it.
Find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that field.
I had to beat Miles last week. I got to beat him this week.
It gets tough in here.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Go.
Going for the deep ball.
Give me that. Let's go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh, yeah, awesome. No, come on. Come on. Just take the knee. Just take the knee. That is a safety. That'll be a
Charlie story.
You could advance, King. I'm in the game. I'm playing Joe and
these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
What happened with the PS5 with the dude at the police station?
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
I called him. He gonna tell me I sold him last night. Last night when I was trying to meet you last night, I was like, all right, bro.
He's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second.
So I ain't got to just go to this advance, right?
Yeah. Because we in week 4 preseason, right?
Throw it down. Let's go defense.
They knew they'd be in situations.
That's done deal.
In the box coming after them, trying to keep them
I put the schedule in.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Again, it's Taylor. And he works free. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here.
Let's go! Give me my rock!
Coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
That's how you do. That's defense right here.
Take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
So Vans will be where Wednesday, right?
Counting on the runners, taking care of
I know, Thursday.
because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey,
Today Tuesday.
throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
Let's go,
And if you have the ball,
Damn, tripping.
Oh, wait the tackle! Wait the tackle! Oh, I almost got it. I got it.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
Come on.
And the Broncos will
We need points on this drive. Come on, we need points. Oh, yeah, CMC. Oh, you gotta break that tackle, boy. Come on. Better than this. Come on.
we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Good play, Vic. Good play. That's how you do it, Vic. That's how you do it.
McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side.
Oh, what's enough? What's still pot today?
And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on it's second and inches at the 35-yard.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man on the crossing route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Kansas City.
They announced the winner tonight.
Midfield and in the Denver territory. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Yeah, pretty much.
I threw out perfect.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now a handoff.
What a dot!
Yeah, boy, this defense
I'm
really
gunslinging out here.
tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on second down. Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete.
What quarter y'all in, Reese? Man, total play for the 6-15.
Man, it's a minute and 2 left. Or minute 56 left, man. Well, you and Joe got to play?
Yeah, we probably playing your league.
It's only minute 56 left.
You win in that game?
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Make these babies cry. Check 26, check 26.
What a job by Vic! Touchdown!
Rodgers looking to throw.
What a dot by Vickington.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
At the 39-yard line.
That's how you do it, Michael Vickington.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
That's why I picked you right there.
Square was
and
wide
he just
open.
gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad
But
thing.
don't matter, because I'm on that. I'm eating that.
Because you know
Like
they're going to
some cereal.
stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work.
I've been eating that like some cereal every day.
Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
This guy's going.
A gain of 13, it's a first down.
And he's sacked. Bring Tom Brady down. Kenneth Murray.
Right over there, defense?
Nope.
I didn't think so. At least you was being honest.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
That never. I'm kind of heat. Oh yeah.
Comes in as it falls incomplete.
Bro, Commodity is the worst corner. This guy's getting mossed.
Chucked it away. Flag comes
But is
in.
Mike Evans really that good?
A little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to
Bro, I have
tackle.
Antonio
Get outside
Commodity
the
on
tackle
Evans,
box in
bro.
order to get that done.
And he keeps mossing me.
Rodgers throwing here. And this one incomplete.
Dennis
Too
Jack.
much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity.
No, I don't
right
get
there
this
to be
because
extremely
Mike Evans
physical
mossed
and
Commodity
force
3
that
times in this
incompletion.
game already.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up
You're
with something.
telling me
here on
Commodity
3rd
can't
down.
play that? Like I'm just saying, but like.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he takes
Who's
it
getting a
just
phone
a
call?
few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first.
Thank you, Joe and James, to the. Come on, no. God damn it. He ran me out of bounds. That's what we picked.
Extend the lead out to 24.
No, man, you don't get to mute me. That's necessary.
Further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback.
Touchdown again. DJ Moore.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left,
no.
because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments.
You guys like
They'll buy some time right.
would you rather have Antonio Brown have 84 or 81?
And he goes down.